Hello, thank you for watching the snapshot video today. We're going to cover oil prices. You may have seen in the news that oil has technically turned into a bear market now. That means it's declined 20% from its most recent peak. And so obviously there's a lot of negativity out there about the oil price. We have been negative on oil for quite a substantial period of time now. It's been a big focus in the last couple of week ahead videos. So I'm going to cover some of that ground again, but also look more specifically at what's happening in the price chart here and where oil prices could be headed. But underlying all this, there's been some news out of Saudi Arabia specifically today about a change in plans for succession. Arguably, that affects the OPEC agreement's sustainability over the medium term a bit to the negative, because MBS, the new crown prince in Saudi Arabia, is a bit hawkish towards Iran, who needs to be part of the OPEC agreement. He also wants to diversify Saudi Arabia away from oil. So that's all a bit negative, but overall, all of it is relating to the fact there's still a supply glut in the market, even though OPEC extended its cuts just less than a month ago. So here's our weekly candlestick chart for oil. You can see that there's multiple signs of evidence here that the uptrend, steady uptrend that we've been in since the start of the year has been slowing down, and we may be reaching the point now where it's just completely capitulating. So obviously this was the tail end of last year, the start of this year, where it was a strong uptrend in oil. We went from $27 a barrel up to $50 in a pretty short space of time. But since then, it's been a more steady upward movement. We never quite got to the 60 mark in Brent crude, and since then we noted the series of lower highs in oil, which then led to lower lows, marking a bit of a downtrend. And so you can see that firstly we gave away this downtrend line here. We bounced back quite nicely from 47, but we've dropped back down through that. And finally, to me, potentially the last line in the sand here is this last rising trend line here, which we've broken down through. And you can see that this 45 level has been supporting momentum in oil for quite a period of time now, the last 12 months really, and we're quite easily through that. We're sub 40 on the RSI for the weekly chart in oil now. And again, if we drop down to the daily chart, you can see there was another trend line through here that we talked about before. We dropped through that. We dropped through this trend line, bounced back, touched, and we're down again. So this downtrend in prices is, it's really gathering steam. I would suggest there's a good chance of a bounce once we get to around $45 a barrel because of the round number significance. But nonetheless, we sense here that above $50 a barrel may not be around again anytime soon, even if we do get a pickup in demand for oil during the US driving season. Okay, thanks for watching this market snapshot video. Obviously we're in an oil bear market now, having declined 20% from the recent highs. And we've been suggesting that oil deserves to be weak for a while now, but we are approaching 45 in Brent, 40 in US crude, so potentially some technical support there as we head into the US summer driving season. So maybe this extended downtrend has got a little overextended at this point. Now, if you do like these videos and you want to subscribe and see them more often, follow us on YouTube, follow us on Twitter and Facebook, and you get the notification when the latest videos are ready to watch.